If you are mid-50s, you passed your midlife crisis, you got your hip surgery, it hurts. You have three options with cars. You can buy an expensive SUV, a small crossover, or you can buy an MPV. Today we have Volkswagen Golf Sportsvan from 2015, finished in this nice dark blue color. Let's take some detail look. Car is equipped with the bi-xenon headlights. You could even option a full LED light. This one has bi-xenon, xenon light, halogen light, headlight washers, park distance control, halogen fog lights, nice VW badge, and you can see here rider guided cruise control. But there is a big but. Car has all the equipment but doesn't have the function to use it. Let's take a look at the wheels. The wheels are 16-inch. Wrapped around these nice rims are Continental Premium Contact 7 tires, and you have, like all those BMWs, spinning logo. The car is also equipped with unfolding mirrors. At the back, LED rear lights, LED blinker, your Golf Sportsvan badge, VW badge, which also acts like a grab handle for your boots. It's a gasoline model, so you can put your gas in this, and after 10 years it's still attached, which is quite nice. The owner took quite nice care of it. Let's come closer to the brakes. The car is equipped with single piston brake caliper on the front and single piston brake caliper at the rear. On the suspension side we have strut front suspension, multi-link, and we have also multi-link at the rear. So the car drives quite nicely. It's built on the Volkswagen MQB platform, and we are going to now take a look on the engine. A nice hood strut. We have over here a 1.4 liter turbocharged TSI engine. It's a EA 211 family engines. This one has 150 horsepower and 250 Newton meters of torque. The car has also direct injection only. It has a hydraulic VVTi system, which means variable valve timing. And this one, as you can see over here, has not a timing chain, but a timing belt. I know this engine, the EA 211, was equipped with active cylinder technology. Can deactivate 2 cylinders, which means your cylinder 2 and cylinder 3 will stop while you're driving to compensate for lower emissions and for lower fuel consumption. This car could be even equipped with the most powerful 2-liter TDI engine, and then you get same 150 horsepower, more torque and other gearbox. I made already a link to a gearbox you can find right below the battery actually, and over here. That is yours DQ200, which is a Volkswagen 7-speed DSG with dry clutches. Power of this engine, as I said, is 250 Newton meters of torque. Maximum of this transmission is also 250 Newton meters of torque. So if you want to think I'm gonna chip to my sports van, don't do it, because you will rip the transmission actually. Car comes equipped with decent amount of boot space. You have even here some flappy things, so you have flat loading floor, a 12-volt socket, some nice bags actually you can hang on there. So I think car space is quite decent. Over here we will find full spare, really full one. It's a Premium Contact 7 spare. I have now jumped in the back seat and I have a movable bench. Look at this. I can move my bench really, but really in front. So let's put it back. Armrest with nice cup holders, nice height as well. 12-volt socket, vents for the passengers, and economy class plain style table. The seats are finished in this cloth with Alcantara, which is actually quite nice, and it holds up quite well for 10 years. I have talked about this is actually a higher ride height, so we're gonna measure it. We have the measured instrument. Bring out the SUV. So let's do some measurements. We have my daily driver next to the Golf, which is a full-blown SUV. So we were gonna measure how high do I sit in a full-blown SUV compared to the VW. For some context, I have my seat in the lowest driving position. It cannot go any lower, look at this. So we're gonna do some measurement, and from the ground I'm sitting at something like 69 centimeters of height. Seat is as well on the lowest position, and the lowest point of the seat is actually 64 centimeters. Volkswagen made a really good point. You have high ride, because this is 30 centimeters off the ground. That's only 18. There you have it, guys. All right, I have now jumped behind the leather wrap steering wheel. So let's talk about the steering wheel first. Nice leather wrap, flat bottom, tactile buttons actually, and analog cluster, because you have a digital screen and 2 analog gauges. You have a CarPlay, wired one, touchscreen. Over here you have a climate system with some heated seats. This car has 7-speed DSG, we talked about it under the hood, electronic parking brake, auto hold, so if you're on the hill it won't roll backwards, drive mode selector, start stop, turn it off already, and park distance control. Space, quite nice one. This is your 12 volt socket, aux and a USB socket. Decent cup holders with strap. I don't know what kind of strap, but you can strap some things in it. And quite deep armrest. I have to say the padding of the armrest is actually really hard. I mean, it's not really cushy. You can see my thumbs are actually going down, but behind it I feel really hard plastic. It's not really comfortable one. How is the egress and ingress of this car? Well, high. You can really have your hip surgery and you will get in with no problems. Sound copy. Next to us we have cloth seats with some Alcantara. Those hold up actually quite nice. Alright, I have now started the car and we will take it on the quick spin. So put the DSG into D and you have to be really gentle on the throttle, otherwise it will really jerk. So we'll do it gently. Now let's talk first about the steering wheel, because you're touching with it while driving. We have some nice buttons. Those ones for your volume, track selection. These ones you can flip actually through your digital menus like this. Behind the wheel we have even pedals. We will try them right now. Let's put it in this. How do they react? We are still driving in the normal mode actually. I have to say they react quite fast. It's a DSG. Lots of those DSGs are quite fast. We will now take on this trample with 60 km an hour and feel how does the suspension feel. Let's take it. Quite compliant. This car is quite comfortable, so it feels really nicely. So let's put it back into D. You can already see we got some eco tips to get the MPG even lower. The cornering speed is also pretty nice. Trample again with 60 kph. Feels quite decent. And now we're going to talk about the sound system. This car is equipped with an 8-speaker sound system, 4 tweeters and 4 door woofers. You could even equip this with a Harman Kardon sound system, then you don't have actually this cubby, but you will have a center speaker from the Harman Kardon. It will be still 8 speakers in the doors, but you will get a subwoofer in the rear where your spare wheel is. So yeah, it's or you can get the spare wheel or a subwoofer. Me personally, I would go for the subwoofer, but that's me. How does this sound system sound? We have played our test tracks on it. I think it's a D, because the bass is not really deep. I mean, you miss that subwoofer in the rear. The highs are quite nice, but it's good for your radio or for something like podcast, but for some really nice bass heavy song or songs with lots of instruments in it, not that great for it. So we will give it a D on our tier list of sound systems. And let's talk about the drive mode. So I will put the car in the drive mode selector. You can go for the Eco, which is this one. This is giving you very slow throttle and really mushy pedals. Or you can even press the button, press it, go to the comfort, normal, sport. We will go to the sport to do some sporty driving. You even have button on your rear view mirror, and that is for your dimming. So if you press it, car behind you have really nice laser headlights. It won't blind you. Cruise control. So let's set it and forget it. As you can see, car just shifted into 7. Cruise control holds the speed, and we already said we have equipment for adaptive one, but we cannot use it because there is no button for it. So it's maybe a software glitch, or I don't know what it is, but we cannot use adaptive cruise control, but you can still use a regular cruise control and it holds its speed very well. We will see it now as we go up the hill. You can see the speedometer doesn't even move. It actually holds quite nicely, and now it's an 83, 82. It deviates like 1 kilometer. This car has 1 piston brake calipers, so we will test them now when we're going through the roundabout. How do they feel right now? For 1 piston brake caliper, actually pretty nicely. How is the NVH in the car? We are right now driving on quite a rough pavement, and the NVH is pretty decent. I have here some wind noise, but just a little bit of tire noise because the pavement is really rough, but I don't have to scream or something like that. I can just have normal conversation. Cornering, quite decent. Let's now see, does the Sportsvan hold up to his sports name? We were gonna do 0 to 100. We have nobody behind us, and we will do as well a braking test. 0 to 100. Start, stop, turn off. 3, 2, 1, go. 100. All right, let's do braking test on the straight. 3, 2, 1, now. Quite nice for those 1 piston brake calipers. So let's put the car again in the comfortable mode. So, normal. All right, we have done some performance driving. We have talked about the cruise control buttons. The visibility actually is quite, as you can see, amazing. Even in the rear, you don't see the hood. You have lots of actually window and lots of visibility to see. Even over your shoulder, the dead spot, you can see really easily in it. So I think it's quite safe. This car actually had 5-star crash review from Euro NCAP. So it's pretty safe, I have to say. Oh God. Look at this on the video, Jesus. All right, let's test out reverse camera. We will have video how does it pop out right now. As you can see, it's a little bit grainy. So we will park it next to the RAV4 like this. And we will not manage it because my parking skills are way off. So we have to do it double time. You can see your park distance control lines over here. So do I recommend this car? If you had a hip surgery and you don't want to drive an SUV, or a crossover, I would say go for it. Buy it second-hand because don't they make them anymore. Watch out for good maintenance. You will have nice daily driver. So let us know what you think. Like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.